So, disturbing follow-up on a story you remember from last month, a series of tire and rim thefts from cars in parking lots at apartments in Liverpool and Onondaga Hill.
And one of the target areas was North Star Apartments in Clay. Management there notified residents about the crimes days after that occurred. And in a community meeting held at the complex, many started to question why it took so long.
News Channel 9's Julia LeBlanc has been looking into this for us, joins us now in the studio. So, Julia, management says this is all in part because they didn't know about the thefts themselves, right?
That's what they say, Dan and Jennifer. And then it raises the question, if a crime happens in a complex like this one, where the sheriff's office regularly patrols the area, are deputies responsible for warning management about that response? We took that question to the Onondaga County Sheriff's Office, and it turns out deputies are not obligated to notify the management of a complex if a crime took place on their property. That's unless it's part of their investigation or if they believe there's an issue of public safety. Sergeant John Siebers says the protocol taken by deputies depends almost entirely on the victim of the crime. For example, if someone damages the property of the complex, he says deputies would tell management because they're the victim. But if the crime involves a tenant's car, it's up to the victim of the crime to decide if they want to notify their management. And North Star did hold a community meeting to discuss this. Many who live there wondered, how are they supposed to know what's going on in their community if nobody notifies them when something bad happens?
Just because you live in an apartment complex doesn't mean that you can't have the security that you want. You can create it. You can call CNY Neighborhood Watch. You can have a meeting. You can have tenants get together and come up with this group and meet regularly and talk about any concerns that you may have, safety concerns.
Now, this is what people woke up to that weekend in their parking lots. Cars propped up on cement blocks after thieves took them in a matter of minutes. Sergeant Siebers says they still have not found the culprit or culprits who traveled to a handful of apartments doing just this.